Before we move into updating users in our database, I want to talk about one of my favorite aspects of just the Prisma ecosystem, and that's the Prisma Studio. So you might be familiar with tools like pgadmin or MongoDB Atlas or MongoDB Compass to see the data in your database. But Prisma has their own like GUI to look at what's inside your database and work with what's in your database. And I really like it, and it's called Prisma Studio. So again, quick preview of what we have in our database. I'm just running the find many command. npm run dev. We know we have 4 ninjas in our database, right? And so I want to maybe work with this data in a more like graphical unit, like pgadmin, if you're familiar with. So you could still use pgadmin or any type of GUI that's related to your specific database, but Prisma has their own. And you can open it up simply by running npx Prisma Studio. And this command will open it for you on localhost 555, but it'll also automatically open it for you in your browser, which sometimes is great, but sometimes I find that not so great, but it's okay. So here's the Prisma Studio on localhost 5555. And we'll see a list of all our models. We only have a user, and we can see how many we have. So let's click it. And we see all of our data here. And there's so much we can do. First of all, we can view our data, right, in a nice table format. We can create a record very easily. Look, I'm going to create add email. Let's do r.lee@example.com. Click off. Save. And boom, we just create a user. That just right here in our database. We can update. So maybe I want to give Naruto a name, Naruto Uzumaki. In order to make changes and create data, you have to click off the field after you type into it. And then save change. I just updated. I can delete. Let's delete Itachi. Right. Check it out and delete. I can delete multiple. Let's delete Itachi and Sakura. Right, delete, done. They're gone from my database now. And I can also filter. So maybe I want to filter by add a new filter, and let's do where ID is greater than 1. There you go. So it's only showing the IDs that are greater than 1. Clear. And there's so many filters here by the fields and all these options. And of course, you can also show fields. Maybe I have so many fields in my database and I only want to see the ID and the name. So I can go ahead fields. I can hide the email. And I see ID and name. But I want to see my email. And yeah, this is the Prisma Studio. Such a great, nice tool to work with. And now, like I said here, we only have 3 items in our database. Let's rewind. Let's go back to our app. Let's run npm run dev one more time, where we're just running this find many query. And boom, we have our 3 items in our database, because we did all that crudding in our studio. So again, highly vouch for Studio. Again, to get to the studio, npx Prisma Studio.